Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. I hope everybody slept amazing. I hope your yesterday was amazing. I am pushing it this morning. Um, just trying to get back into the swing of things and get myself together. And I just come out here to check on everybody. Everybody's going through something. You're either in a storm, just coming out of a storm, or on your way into one. These are the ways of life. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes up, sometimes down. But either way, I'm here because I want to say hello to everybody. Thank you for the hearts, beautiful people. Make sure you hit that like button, please, and thank you. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, as you guys know, we funeralized my uncle last Saturday. And if you didn't know, if you haven't been keeping up, we funeralized my uncle on last Saturday. So, it's been a time for me. It hasn't even been a week. This Saturday, coming into, will make a week. So, I am just trying to. Uh, as I'm mourning, trying to keep everything together and keep everything together. Um, I'm having difficult days. Whatever for whatever. In this phase, I don't want to be alone. This is something new for me because normally, after my mother passed, I isolate myself. Um, and in this season of mourning, I don't want to be alone. So it's true. You go through so many different phases, anger, and etc. And I just don't want to be alone. I don't know if I just don't want to deal with it, face reality. Um, I just don't want to be alone. So Joe's at school, of course. I signed. He will be signed up as of tomorrow for summer school. He will be going to summer school. Joe don't like to be bored, so summer school is the best out for a child with autism. I'm definitely signing him up for the autism summer program. I will finalize the paperwork on tomorrow. Good morning, Tiny Kid. How you been, baby? I hope all is well with you. I will be finalizing the paperwork tomorrow, and I'm excited for that for him. They will provide transportation to fro and in between. So I'm thankful. I'm grateful. That even in my process, God is gracing me and still blessing me as I mourn and I go through this grueling process of grief. But I'm doing well. I pushed this morning. I did not want to come live. I did not. But I am pushing this morning. I want to check on the Bum Squad. I want to say hello to the new Bum Squad members and let y'all know that I'm here. If you're new here, you just caught me at a season of mourning and grief right now. And to life, everything has a season. And I'm still pushing even in my season. So thank you guys for all the calls, the inboxes, the texts, everything. I thank you guys so very, 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 very much for thinking and considering me and my family in this trying time. Now that the body has been deposited back to the ground, we are in the healing phase of everything. So, yeah, again, I'm just trying to stay strong and just, keep going, keep taking care of my business, keep doing what I got to do, and etc. So, yeah. I haven't been alone a whole lot in this since my uncle passed, and I'm grateful for that because I don't, again, don't want to be alone. So I haven't been alone, but I really just been chilling, keeping myself busy. Of course, I have to parent no matter what I'm going through. So I thank God for that. I thank God for a sound mind. Um, I thank God for His grace and His mercy in His hand that has been extended over my life where I don't deserve it, but because He is a merciful God, He blesses me anyhow. He blesses us indeed, even when we don't deserve it. So I am thankful for that. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about Miss Crabentire and her little city girl trip that she went on. I wanted to go, hey Bink, I wanted to talk about that this morning. I think it was very humbling for her to see someone who has way more than her, way more popularity, way more love out here in these streets. To see that how humble she was, I think that was an experience that she needed because the way she talks to her subscribers, the way she dogs people out, takes their money. The city girl was nothing like that. She was absolutely the complete opposite, where she is nasty, mean, rude, ridiculous, pathetic, sad, and etc. The city girl was nothing like that. And everybody loved her and this and that and that and this. And I think that that was an experience that she needed. I did want to speak on that. I think that was an experience that she needed. Maybe she'll learn to be more humble because see, life has already humbled her. Being that, she says she hates the word humble. Life is most definitely humbling her. The money ain't moneying like it used to. The views ain't viewing like it used to. No matter what antics she tries, no matter what avenue she goes down, it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. Why? Because we have to be mindful how we treat people. Y'all hear me say that all the time. Be mindful how you treat people. Be mindful how you treat people. You can't go around treating people no any kind of way and thinking that, it's just gonna be okay and you just gonna always be up and be down. No, to everything there's a season. Just like now, I'm in the mourning and grief season, right? To everything there's a season. But even in this season, I'm not gonna go around and be mad to people. I'm not gonna go around and try to sell people things that I know that they don't need, that they can get for free on the internet. See, all that stuff plays a major part in your growth. All that stuff plays a major part. Thank you, Tyra. Thank you, Miss Burden, so very, very much. You are absolutely right. God is faithful. None like him in all the earth. Thank you so much. But all that stuff plays a part. The way you talk to people, the way you handle people, the way you treat people. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I'm gonna get off that subject of Miss Crab and Tyra because I know y'all like used to me coming out here ripping. Um, you can't go around harming God's people, being cruel to people that only offer you great advice, being cruel to your family, telling all your family secrets, because never forget how she came out and exposed her entire family. She told family secrets of people that she didn't even have no business putting her mouth on. Karma and humbleness is exactly what has been served up in Miss Crabentire's life right now. You cannot go around thinking that it's okay to expose people's traumas because you can't get a hold to your trauma. Okay? You can't go around harming other people because you're damaged and because of what happened to you. Because in the end, the only person that is going to hurt you. And then guess what? After you hurt, what it's going to do is going to trickle down right to what? Your children. So you have to be mindful. If you can't be mindful for how you treat people for yourself, think about your children. Because see, what we fail to realize is all that we don't receive, our children receive. I tell anybody, yes, I'm a whippersnapper. Yes, I will cuss you to the floor. You hear me? I will cuss you to the floor. But guess what? If I can't help you, I'm not gonna hurt you. That's why I'm blessed. That's why I thank God. That's why I'm blessed. Because I thank God that no matter what, regardless to my mouth, what God said, I search your heart. I got a good heart. People have dogged me out and did me wrong, even in the situation concerning the passing of my uncle. I humbled myself. Now, did I start off humbling myself? No, it took a little ministering throughout that week of waiting to funeralize him. But I went ahead and humbled myself and forgave somebody who I did not have to forgive. And if you ask me, it would have been all right because God knows that I'm his child and I get tired too. But you can't go around dogging people out, mistreating people, and thinking that God is going to continue to bless you. It's not going to happen. You can fool yourself all you want to because the proof is in the pudding. Right, forgive, but we won't forget. That's it. Because the proof is in the pudding, baby. Them numbers ain't numbering. That money ain't money. You understand what I'm saying? I care before I care about the money. Don't get it twisted, baby. We all trying to get the bag. We all trying to get the bag. Don't get it twisted. But the way people perceive me, I don't want to be perceived as a scammer. I don't want to be perceived as nasty, mean, and rude. The only time y'all see me be nasty, mean, and rude is to people who be nasty, mean, and rude to me. And then sometimes I don't even care about other people who have things to say to me because they not even on my level. You understand what I'm saying? They not even on my level. Some things you just don't entertain. You understand what I'm saying? When you reach a certain level of happiness in life and God has blessed you indeed, certain things you don't entertain. And trust me, I'm one of those people who like to entertain everything, baby. Come on, roll the boat. Down the stream we go. Right? But the older I get, the more I learn that you got some people who are never gonna mature. They're never gonna grow up. They're gonna stay in the same situation that they're in. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because they don't want to mature. They don't want to grow up. And it's just not for me. So, in this situation, speaking on myself, in this situation, I decided to forgive. Good morning, Sastel. Good morning, Miss Bennett. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is Random Chats with Cherry, where we talk about a little this, a little that, a whole lot of this, and a little bit of that. I decided to forgive in this grief process of losing and the passing of my uncle. So I had to mature myself in that area. Of course, I'm hurt, so I want to be angry. Of course, I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't need your entertainment. They don't deserve your company. You're speaking facts. Thank you. Thank you. Who is that? Thank you, Shauna. You're absolutely right. And I'm talking about in my personal life, y'all. Cause I ain't just talking about on no internet now. I'm talking about in my personal life, people be coming for me and wanting to rise out of me and this and that. But I'm gonna tell you something else, y'all, because y'all know I'll get off topic in a minute. But everything I say still gonna make sense. It's gonna hit something in your life that needs to be spoken to. I'm gonna tell you this. Something else I learned in this process of the passing of my uncle is that people will show you their real hand. Baby, you want to know how people really feel about you? I have watched outsiders come in and cause strife, chaos in the family with lies, drama, and etc. I've watched other people act like they care about it and concerned, and the whole while they really not. You know, it's just a lot. It's just a lot that you have to put up with and deal with. And I'm just so thankful that I chose to say, you know what, whatever, I'm done. It is what it is. But always remember, when people show you who they really are, when they show you who they really are, believe them. Now, people will get upset with me and say, oh, she's just controversial. Oh, she just like to stir up drama. No, stand on how you feel. Stand on what you said. You understand? Because see, once you show me who you really are, you ain't got to worry about me no more. I done seen some stuff, y'all, this past 2 weeks that could be put on a Lifetime movie. Literally, a Lifetime movie. But guess what? I stayed strong through it all. I kept going. I kept praying until it was all over, said and done. Now everybody's wherever they are and going through their grieving process, you know? And I'm proud of myself. My uncle would have been proud of me for not entertaining and this and that. Now I'm gonna speak up and I'm gonna speak big. That's one thing you're not gonna stop me from doing. I'm a big girl in more ways than one. You understand? So I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna talk up. You ain't gonna handle me no any kind of way and think that I'm gonna be okay with it. However, I've learned not to go overboard with my responses, if that makes sense to anybody, where I could just be like, starting a fight and kicking up the drama, kicking up the dust. You know what I'm saying? I just decided to not do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever. I'll let God be the righteous judge. You understand? That's pretty much where I am with the entire situation right now. Let God be the righteous judge. Because see, you can only do underhanded, wicked schemes for so long, baby, your hand will be exposed. Don't y'all see what's going on with all these people in 2024? It is the year of exposure, and I urge anybody who has been done wrong, lied on, talked about, and etc. Sit back, get your hat, get your good wig, and remember Cherry told you, baby, this is the year of exposure, baby. Anything that has been done in the dark is coming to the light. You understand me? And that includes me too. But anything that has been done in the dark will be coming to the light. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to wrangle and tangle about it, baby. You going to see the manifestations of God real big. Just sit back and watch. That's all you got to do. You're blessed and people show their true colors and you see through them. You don't like to see, right? Right, Shauna, you're absolutely right. Grand Rising, Brim, good to see you. I hope all is well. Shauna, let me tell you something. And when I tell you they be showing their true colors and everybody be colorblind but me, and that's so crazy. But you gotta understand, Shauna, everybody cannot see the way that you see. And that's another phase of life that I'm in. Everybody cannot see the way you see. You expect for people to think like you think, Shauna, and they don't. You expect for them to see, well, that color's green. That ain't right. But they see it as blue. Well, is this, is that? No, call a thing, call a spade a spade. You understand what I'm saying? But see, people not ready for that conversation. You know, they just not ready for that conversation. So me always speaking up, like I said, and speaking how I feel. Right, the gift, Tara, I'm telling you, the gift of discernment is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, honestly, the past 2 weeks have been some stuff from a Lifetime movie. And as I'm grieving and mourning right now, once I get little bit better, I can't wait to tell y'all some of the stuff that just took place. I won't call names, but I will tell you about the situation, y'all. It was literally a lot. The devil will creep in, a serpent, a snake will creep in as long as you let them in. And it's amazing how people see a serpent and a snake as one thing, but I'm standing back, I'm reading the room. You understand what I'm saying? With my discernment, with my anointing, I'm reading the room saying, y'all don't see what's going on. And everybody looking at me like, what you talking about? Boy, until you are anointed, until you are in the room and can't nobody see but you ain't never had a battle on your hands. But you got to understand that everybody cannot discern. Everybody cannot see the way that you see. They cannot. No, you're not crazy. No, you're not making it up. Yes, it happened. When God show you something, put your money on that. Man gonna let you down every single time. If you waiting on man to do it and do it right, baby, you gonna be let down every single time. But I urge you and encourage you, no, you not crazy. Yes, it happened the way it happened, but you can't expect other people to see it as blue when all they can see is green. So pipe down, calm down, and just know that after a little while, it'll all expose itself. The year of exposure is here. There are some people that have been wrong and did wrong in their, oh, here we go. There are some people that have been done wrong in their childhood. You were touched in your childhood and you harbored and you kept that secret. You felt guilty. You went through the emotions of grief, denial, anger, and etc. And you have held that and held that and held that and held that. It has made you bitter in some areas of your life. Well, this is your time. This is your time. The year of exposure will be exposed. And let me tell you how it's going to happen because it wasn't just you. It wasn't just you. You didn't have what it needed due to trauma, heartache and pain to expose that person. But there's going to be somebody that's going to come along and your stories will corroborate. And you will get the justice that you have been seeking. See, we have to understand. Look, listen, I'm talking to you. God does not sleep and he does not take naps. Oh, yes, ma'am. I love reminding the enemy that God does not sleep and he don't take naps. What you sow, you shall reap. I don't care what it's looking like. If you sold it, you will see it again. And I want you to know that that person's life has been suffering. See, it don't matter what we post on social media. It doesn't matter how good we make it look to the public, because behind closed doors, their life has been suffering. If you think you've been harboring and going through pain and all the trials and tribulations of what happened to you as a child, then guess what? I'm here to tell you, God don't sleep and take naps. Their life has been nothing less than miserable. Believe not what you see with your eyes, but know that God is God. And whoever you are, I am Taylor Cherry 706 at gmail.com. Hit me up and let me know who you are. You don't have to post in the chat who you are, because I know what I know. And when I see it and when I hear it, I know it. Didn't even want to do it. But we all know sometimes we just don't have a choice. So with that being said, this is the year of exposure. That child that you're having issues with at home that is giving you the blues, and you started trying to save face for that child, but you know that child got issues and is using and is abusing, and you really struggling. But as a mother, as a parent, you're trying to save face. God is going to reveal that too. What the corporate is, what is tormenting that child. Just keep praying. Don't give up. Don't give in. Just keep on going. You are built for this. God got your back. When you think God does not hear your prayers, guess what? God hears your prayers. The prayers of the righteous availeth much. Keep praying, because there's not a prayer in this world like the prayer of a mother. Not one prayer in this world can tie. I don't care what nobody say. The prayer of a mother is a powerful prayer. And I have prayed until I couldn't see straight some days. And hear me when I tell you, even with the passing of my uncle, I am still seeing the manifestation of prayers. Hello, Miss Peterson. Welcome to the chat, beautiful. I am still seeing the manifestation of God like never before. Curses are being broken. Hi, Yando Casey. Ooh, curses are being broken off the life of my family that have been put in place years ago. Situations that have been buried are now coming up. God is getting ready to do a new thing, a fresh wind of fire. A fresh wind of fire. 2024. Look, it has knocked the wind out of me. I have been very transparent about all my trials and tribulations. And if you are A1 from day one, y'all know 2024 came in knocking the wind out of me. But guess what? Still I rise. Still, even through my heartache and pain, I can get out here to speak a word into God's people. Why? Because it's not about me. It's not about my pain. Everything I have went through is for a moment as such right now, to bless somebody who feels like giving up, to encourage somebody who feels like they just can't go on. God is a faithful God. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep fasting, no matter what is coming your way. Just know that God is able. Let me tell you something. Take a self-evaluation. If you've been sitting in the same spot for a couple of years now, there's something that God wants you to do. And it's probably something that you don't want to do, but you need to get on it and do it as quick as possible so that that wheel can start turning for you in your favor. If it's a new car, you need to get your license straight, baby. You need to go pay your tickets down there to the city building. It's all laid up for you. The wealth of the righteous is laid up for you, baby, because God gonna snatch you from the wicked. You understand? It's laid up for you. Go get them tickets paid. Go get that your driver's license straight and watch God drop it in your lap. Let me minister to myself, because I got a couple of things I need to go pay. Let me minister to myself. You understand me? And watch that brand new car. See, I'm not a prosperity minister, baby. That's not what I come with. I can't tell you how God gonna bless you, but I can tell you how you can get to that blessing that you've been praying for, and you gotta work on you. See, you don't want to do it. Go get everything put in place. Go set yourself up to be blessed. Go set your children up for the manifestation of God. It starts with you, but you got to do the work. Faith without works is dead. You got to do the work. Now, hear me when I'm tickled, because I had no plan. I made myself hit this button to come on out here this morning, not knowing that I was going to speak a mighty word into somebody's life, and I just ministered to my situation as I ministered to you. God works in mysterious ways, y'all. Didn't I just say I didn't want to do it? Had no plans on doing it. If you leave it up to me, I'm in mourning, I'm in grief. I don't feel like speaking the word to nobody this morning. Who get somebody else to do it? But now look at God. God said, look, I'm gonna take your pain and everything you going through, and I'm still gonna use you. Why? Because you are called and you are anointed for a time such as this. Many are called, few are chosen. Understand, I know who I am. I'm transparent about my ministry and my journey of dropping the mantle. You understand what I'm saying? I know. Before my uncle left this world, he talked to me and he's like, you need to get back in church. I just need you to do that. I just need you to get back in church. He was a deacon his entire life. And he was like, I need you to really just get back in church and do the will that God has called for you. And just know as I sit here quiet on these days of mourning and grief and I ponder, I'm not far from it. I'm not. I'm not far from it at all. Everything has slowed down for me. The going out, the wanting to be outside, the everything has slowed down for me. Take some time, reevaluate your life, and remember, get you together. That house that you want, get your personal affairs in order. That car that you want, go pay them tickets out, baby. Go check on them licenses. Go make sure you got everything in order so God can perform his word and drop it. Boom. Just like that. Because God, what's the problem now? In due time, God will bless you with the desires of your heart. God will bless you with those things that you need. He understands that we are mothers. We don't want to leave our kids out here without a house, without a car, without anything. But most importantly, make sure you take care of your business so that you can be blessed, so that you can be a blessing for your children, your grandchildren, whatever area in your life that you need God to show up in. Evaluate what you have going on. And after you evaluate and you put the plan in, well, let me fix myself. I promise you. Yes, it is, Tierra, baby. And that's why I struggle. I promise you, though, God is gonna do it for you, and you will be able to inbox me and say, Miss Cherry, you know what, you sure said that. When you spoke this, I was that lady that you was talking about. God's gonna do it. God's gonna do it. It always get worse before it gets better, but just reevaluate yourself. Patience. Patience is something I do not specialize in. Baby, if it get on my nerves. You hear me? Oh God. Now that's the area in my life that I need right there. Miss Burton, you are right on the money. Baby, I ain't got none. You understand? But God is working on me. Again, as I sit here in my grief, as I sit here in my mourning season, guess what? God is still yet working on me. I'm still yet praying. I'm still keeping the faith. And I don't want to keep it. Because I'm tired of waiting. Just like she said, patience. It's tough. It's rough. But guess what? I'm going to just keep on keeping on. Remember, I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor begging for bread. At all.